Hi folks, I'm Chris. This is my show, My Life is an Air Adventure. I have got 6 pups to show you today. Now the first one, we're going to talk about proper shipping of pops. I had ordered the 4th Doctor SDCC Comic Con exclusive from off of Amazon, and I didn't realize until after I'd ordered it that it was coming from the UK. So it was going to take a while, and I kept waiting, and no updates. Didn't even provide tracking information. And then I got 3 pops this morning in 3 separate boxes. 3 separate boxes from Barnes & Noble, which we've already discussed this. Barnes & Noble shipping department. They're just insane. But on top of those 3 boxes, I also had this. And I'm going to cover my name. My shipping address. It is a white bubble wrapped package. Envelope. It's not a box. It's an envelope. Don't ever ship a pop in an envelope. It's just not right. So after, I won't tell you the name of the company, but after a couple emails, they said, keep the pop, we're issuing a full refund. But it took some doing. So yeah. So, it came in this envelope. Here's what the box looks like. Yeah. And here's the pop. And the head is really loose on it. It makes me wonder if someone else hadn't already bought this and took it back. Like, you can see his neck, which you're not supposed to see the neck on this guy. Just because of the scarf. So I'm going to have to get me another version of him and maybe give this one to a friend who doesn't care about boxes or whatever. And I take them out of their box anyways, but I like to keep the box to display, and, you know, that's just stupidity. So, but I like the way he looks. He's, you know, like I said, his hair is just a little loose. Or his head's just a little loose. And you can see a bit of the part where I don't know. Some of them are more shaped like bottle caps, but then some of them are shaped like quarters with the part of it cut off. So I don't know why they do it like that. But you can see part of it where it's sticking out from the head. Other than that, it doesn't look terrible. But doesn't look terrible isn't really the best review. I like the pop. I actually like this one better than I like the standard version. I'm not a Tom Baker fan per se. I didn't, you know, geek out when they showed him in the Doctor Who 50th anniversary special as a sort of different character. But I like the look of this one better than I like the look of the standard pop. So yeah, don't ever ship a pop in a bubble wrap envelope. It's just ridiculous. So then I got from Barnes & Noble in 3 separate packages. One of them that was kind of damaged. You can see the bow on the... I got a TIE Fighter, the Scout Biker Scout Stormtrooper, and Darth Vader with his mask off. Now, my Star Wars collection is slowly growing. I don't know, I've just become a big fan of the Star Wars pops. I kind of gave up on the Game of Thrones pops, and have started buying these. So yeah, we'll open them here in a minute. Now, Hot Topic does it right. They ship 2 pops in one box. Pack it tight. So yeah, my finger out of the way. The only thing Hot Topic does that I don't like is they ship it FedEx SurePost and or FedEx Smart Post, whichever one it's called. I don't care for that because that just means I've got to go to the post office and pick it up rather than wait for it a day. So they shipped me the Hot Topic exclusive Harry Potter with the Sword of Gryffindor, right there, and the standard issue Stormtrooper. Because I've got the Sand Trooper with Dewback, which I didn't do a review of. But so, and I was like, I wanted to get the Biker Scout. And I was like, well, if I'm getting the Biker Scout and the Sand Trooper and the TIE Fighter Pilot, I've got to have the standard issue Stormtrooper. The box is damaged on that one. So yeah, I should have 4 more pops to review tomorrow. I'm waiting on 3 to come in the mail. That I traded 1 pop for 3, which most of you probably wouldn't have traded that 1 pop for because he was pretty expensive. But I didn't really have a use for him. He was just kind of sitting on the shelf, which, I mean, these are just going to sit on the shelf too. But I wanted the rest of those pops. So let's take out the Stormtrooper that came out real quick. Of course, all the Star Wars pops. Get you back in your, get your clamshell back in your thing. All the Star Wars pops come with the base. You stand them on, and I like that. It's, you know, gives them a little something extra. 2 peg holes. Stormtrooper armor is classic. Base is good. He looks fine. Doesn't look like there's any paint imperfections on him at all. I really like, and like I said, you know, if I was going to have the Sand Trooper and the Biker Scout and the TIE Fighter Pilot, I had to have a regular Stormtrooper. You know, guys with a lot of money might have whole armies of Stormtroopers and Biker Scouts and TIE Fighter Pilots. I just don't have that kind of cash. I'd rather have a bunch of different ones than all of the same one. But I collect a lot of different lines, and some people only collect 1 line or 2. So, you know. So he looks good. Like I said, no imperfections at all. Let's take out Darth Vader. A friend of mine had the convention exclusive, or the convention pre-release, I guess. He was not a exclusive. I almost bought him from her, and then ended up not for some reason. I just never spent the money, which is fine because all it was a sticker, and I don't need a sticker. Sometimes I've discovered. You didn't see that. I've discovered that I am a bit of a sticker whore on certain ones. But yeah. Let's get you back on here. No, it's interesting. I mean, this is just a cool looking bauble. He's got the mask off. You can see that lava burns from the fight with Obi-Wan on whatever that planet was in Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, just a great looking pop, classic Darth Vader armor. And I probably should get a regular Darth Vader to go with him as well. But for now, I've got this guy. Really like him. Oh, let's take out the TIE Fighter pilot. I don't understand why someone would ship something that's so obviously damaged. And I mean, I know this didn't get shipped in the or didn't get damaged in the. Oh. There are shavings in the bottom of this package, like little black shavings from the item itself. That's just weird. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, even the background display is damaged. How does that happen? Okay, so it's a stormtrooper. I mean, it's a TIE Fighter pilot. Great armor. Solid black. Now, the one thing I don't like, and I can see why they did it, they took his little respirator control panel off his chest and attached it so that it would bobble. And I can see why they did that, but it's very odd. And actually, it makes the chest piece of him kind of or the body piece of him kind of reminiscent of Luke Skywalker. I don't have the Jedi version of Luke Skywalker or the Tatooine version of him, whatever you want to call it. So I can't verify that, but it looks like, you know, possible that they could have reused the body of the black Jedi uniform Luke Skywalker and just, no. He's got a little back panel on there, so maybe not. But it just looks kind of generic. But the black of the Stormtrooper, or the black of the I keep calling them Stormtrooper. Black of the TIE Fighter uniform looks great. Only problem is it attracts dust particles like mad. So. But yeah, he looks good. He'll look great next to my Dewback and Sand Trooper and all that. And we've got the Biker Trooper. A lot of people, and I didn't realize this until, a few years ago, a lot of people didn't like Jedi. There are things people didn't like about Jedi. They didn't like the Ewoks. I love the Ewoks as a kid. Jedi was always my favorite. Of course, I didn't see Star Wars until I was like 14 or so. I saw Jedi and Empire all the time because they always showed them back to back on for marathon, but they never showed Star Wars or A New Hope, whatever you want to call it. So out of the two, of course, and still out of the three, Jedi is my favorite. I think it's a better movie than Empire. It's got a better lightsaber fight. Plus, it's got a kick-ass space battle. I mean, really, what's not to love? Shut up. Don't say Ewoks, because the Ewoks were cool. They kicked ass. Yub nub. So yeah, we got the Biker Scout. Now it looks like I don't know why he's wearing, and maybe it's because they work better in the fields or whatever. But he's got like yellow soles. Where's my camera? He's got like off-color soles on his boots, and I don't know why. So his feet won't slip off the pedals of his speeder bike, maybe. So yeah, there are those four, and you get out Harry Potter. Now I've got all three Harry Potters. I've got Ron, Hermione, and Hagrid. I just need Snape, Dumbledore, and Voldemort. And of course, Star Wars Harry Potter doesn't have the bauble, doesn't have a stand, which is fine. I like that. These Harry Potter ones, like, they're gonna be. It's gonna get expensive collecting all the Harry Potter and the Doctor Who and the Walking Dead. But he looks good. He's got his robe on, got his gray shirt with darker gray pants, and of course he's carrying the sword of God of Gryffindor. Hopefully we will get a Neville version of Neville holding the sword of God of Gryffindor as well. But yeah, okay, that's my review. I've kind of ambled on here. Hope you guys like. Do you guys collect the Harry Potters? Do you collect the Star Wars? Do you collect the Doctor Who? Hopefully I'll have 4 more Pops to review for you tomorrow. You shall see. I'm waiting on 3 of them to get here before I review the other one. So hopefully that will happen tomorrow. And until then, you guys have a good day. Bye.